Alright, turn this thing off. This is a very brief rundown of the Yamaha SU700. I don't think it says it on the front anywhere, does it? Huh. So yeah, this is an SU700. Nothing on these sample pads right now. We'll change that real quick. And let me just briefly show you how this works. So first thing I'm going to do, this is a sampler. It doesn't come with any sounds on it. You have to put them all on there yourself. Use this floppy disk. So you can upgrade it to use like an external hard drive. I'm just lazy and I haven't. And I've had this thing for fucking ever, so I don't even know why. But that's beside the point. You've got 4 banks. Each time you change one of these banks, it changes whatever's on these sample pads. This one through this last blue one, those are all the samples I can have. So 8, 10 times 4 banks is 40 samples on here. These 2 are loops. You just hit play and they're going to loop all the time. These ones are called controlled loops, or what are they called? Composed loops. And these ones are just free samples. These won't loop. You just hit these and it'll play a sound. Ah, ooh, ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. So, get down on that in a second. Let's make a sample really quick and show you how it's done. So first thing, go into my sample mode, select the track, and we'll hit OK. Now, I've got it plugged into my laptop, so I'm going to sample this Tears for Fears beat. You can control the volume of the input. And here comes the part that I was going to sample. So that time, pause that time between the buttons that I pushed, that was the sample that I just cut out of that song. So 1 second here. Okay, just had to edit something real quick, and so that's that. I have all of this hooked up together through the MIDI, so I'm actually not going to hit play on this. I'm going to hit play on this, and it will start all the machines. So I just use that as a clock. This thing's even playing now too. I made a little beat already that I'll turn up in a second. You can hear what's going on. So let me set the camera down here for a sec, because I like to use 2 hands for a lot of this. Turn that so you can hear better. So I've got my loop sample playing. Mute it, whatever. I got effects I can add, some delay. All sorts of good effects. There's a little bass. So anyways, tons of effects. I won't even try to get into those. But I like this right here, so I'm going to leave it like this. Got a good pump to it. What can you see on the camera? Let's turn this up. I'm going to cue the beat up on this little guy. And everything's running in through this. I just use this kind of as my mixer for the most part. So you can hear my Tears beat playing. Turn up this other little beat. Okay, so I kind of like that beat too. So right now you're only hearing this little guy. I'm going to do a little everything on that another day. But what I'm going to do right now is take the beat that's playing off of this machine and put it onto this machine. Turn my volumes down first. And just plug that into the back. There's more to it than that, so I wanted the whole thing actually. Change something real quick like. Okay. So make sure that it's not clipping. I'm just going to take the second half of this beat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. This might sound kind of cool. So let's see what this sounds like all together. And just for kicks, we'll have that play backwards. It's not the fastest working machine, but it is a really great little piece. Okay, let's add some sounds to it. You already saw this little guy. Another great feature this thing has is I need to have it playing to do it. Is the roll feature. It's really nice. Let me get a camera in here. So hold down the roll button. Brings up your timer. You set the time. You know what type of roll you want. And this does take 2 hands, so I gotta set the camera down again. And shit, I'm almost out of time. So you hold the roll down. Ribbon controller, which you can assign to effects. I have it set to do cutoff. And that's a brief rundown of the Yamaha SU700, personal favorite.